Ready.
Oh, right off the get-go, huh?
Well, I brought Mary up here.
Oh, the kitty.
I wanted to show Mary my favorite kitty.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, she's a precious.
Is that the one that
See?
sleeps in the basket on your table?
No, that's Richard. That's Richard. This is
Richard?
Mary. Yeah. She
Do
sleeps
you
by
call
us
him Dick for
every
short?
night. Yeah, I do sometimes because he can be a little dick. Mary's got to come right up. As soon as I come home, she's there. As soon as I wake up in the morning, she sleeps right in between Trisha and I. Literally up by on her. She's got to be on the pillows, and she likes blankets too. It's crazy.
Like she snuggles in and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She'll even put her paw on me because I sleep on my back. She'll have her paw on my arm.
That's what ZB does. Yeah, ZB and Winnie are my dogs, little ones.
Yeah.
I think we saw
Oh
ZB once,
yeah.
but
There she is.
there
Meowie.
she is.
I'm talking like a cat now. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's perfect, man. She's a rag doll, so she's just a little snuggle bugger, aren't ya?
Isn't
Go
that
ahead,
funny
man.
how we change our voices when we talk to our animals?
I know it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. Um, yeah, man. Ah, dude, I had a good afternoon, man.
Did ya?
Now I got hair all over. She sheds, but it's okay. She's hypoallergenic. I'll throw that in there.
A cat that's hypoallergenic?
Yeah. No, she
Really?
like her. Yeah, like you. No allergies from her.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to dogs too, but I have my two are hypoallergenic, but I still feel it sometimes, like I'll get
Yeah. Well,
because
I got
like you said, they sleep by our heads and you know.
there. Now I got us right. We're looking funny.
Oh yeah,
That's
so we're
okay.
not looking this way. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, dude. Yeah. Well, first before we talk, I just want to say, let everyone know on YouTube or who's watching that we're on Spotify now. We got ourselves on there now. We're
Thanks
rolling.
thanks to Steve. Steve set that up for us, so good
Well,
work.
yeah. Thank you. I got a shout out to my buddy Marcel. He's like, you should do this, and I'm like, all right. So we did it, and now we're on there, and that's awesome. So we're on YouTube and Spotify now.
Right on.
Makes it easier for people. They can get Spotify. You can download, and you don't have to use data.
You
Makes
know
it a
what I
lot easier.
noticed too is um like if I'm on YouTube and I'm watching a video and I'm not necessarily watching the video, I'm just listening. I
Sure.
can't close out my phone. The video has to stay up.
Really?
Because if I close it down or if I, black out my phone, it'll shut the audio off. But on Spotify or Pandora or any of those other YouTube is the only one that does that. Everything else,
That's weird.
yeah, everything else I can just close it out and or not, not close out the program, but just like
Right.
dark, you know, take my
Right.
screen down, whatever.
Sure.
And yeah, then the audio keeps going. So that's kind of nice. Probably a perk to Spotify.
Yeah,
Um
that's good. Yeah, I was excited. It was once we got there, all of our episodes are up there now. So check it out. But that's awkward. That kind of it's
I
party
don't know.
foul.
I'm probably just a dummy and don't know how to
No,
turn a setting right.
we're
There's
both a
probably
little
something.
slow, so it's not just
Yeah.
you. Me too. But yeah, man, I had a great afternoon. I came home and Landon and I went outside and shot some hoops. Got
Right
a little
on.
threw a football around. I can't, you know what I mean. I wasn't hustling or nothing because I can't do that. But
Yeah.
he was whooping my butt, dude. He was getting some swishes.
Good.
He's got mad skills. I was like, what?
That's awesome.
Beat me in pig?
Did he really?
Like I didn't have a chance. Like straight up, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, wow,
Oh, as a
okay.
parent, those are the days you dread. It's like, oh man. I
And
know I always
then,
told my kid that same thing. It's like there's gonna be a day where you will beat me, but I am not going to let you do that.
and then he's like, Dad, can I move the car? And because he's getting to that age now, he's gonna be 15 in September, man. It's crazy.
Well,
I'm like, sure, go ahead and get in. So he backed it up, and then we played a little bit, and then I'm like, you want to go driving a little bit? He's like, oh, okay, you know. So we went, and yeah, he did okay. He needs to
good.
practice. It's hard for me to sit in there for a while with him. It just brought me back to my grandma taught me how to drive on a stick shift.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's how I learned on a manual.
I think everybody should learn how to drive a manual.
Yes, I would agree. I
Yeah.
would agree. Now you hear Maggie. That's her appearance now because somebody wanted to knock.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I have a red light bulb outside my door, so like you shouldn't knock because I'm podcasting. No,
Do you
I don't have.
really?
No, I don't, but I
We're
should
getting
now.
serious.
This is hardcore.
I should get one of those
We're
too.
in the business now.
Hey man, we're on two platforms. I don't know.
Yeah, we're rocking and rolling.
That's good.
So, how was your afternoon?
It was warm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's getting warm out. But that's all right. It was a good day.
yeah,
A little bit
yeah.
lighter mail day today, so
Sure,
pretty
sure.
easy.
1 second, my son's coming. Yeah, bud.
Oh, wait, are you streaming?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're live right now. You want to come on here?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna go outside, right?
Yeah.
Underneath the shirt.
All right. Have fun. Be good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Watch for deer. I always tell them to watch for deer because they're all over the place.
They are. Yeah, I always tell people drive safe, man. Every time even if I hardly know them, drive safe.
Yeah.
Wherever you're going, drive safe, travel safe.
Yeah, I was thinking about you today. I'm like, man, it's got to be hot out there because the next couple days it's supposed to be really bad. I guess really like almost triple digits.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know Thursday is going to be the warmest, or it's supposed to be the warmest, mid-90s. But I'm off Thursday, so
Oh,
it will
nice,
work
bro.
out. Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
You
So
need a break. You work too hard.
I got some other things planned. So it'll be
Sure.
good. Cross country season's almost getting started here in a few weeks, so I get to meet with my crew for one last time on Thursday before I have to take a break until season starts. So
Sure. Getting
yeah, no,
jacked
it's
up
been
for
good.
that.
Yeah, I am. I
Good.
kind of need it actually with my own training.
Yeah.
Mentally, I think I just need to get into that zone, and I think coaching helps me do that also. So
So it's funny how some stuff just like it pumps you up a little more. It gives you that extra boost that you need,
yeah.
right?
Well, I mean, the kids motivate me,
Yeah, I can
because
imagine.
seeing them progress and get better and whatnot, it kind of gives me a little jolt of, come on, let's go, lead by
Yeah.
example, whatever,
Yeah.
So
Sure. The lighting looks good too. The background, it's really popping, man. Looks good.
yeah, I know. I still got to change the color of my lights though. I want to get the white ones.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to be better because right now I have like the warm yellow or the warm white or whatever it's called.
Soft white, soft yellow,
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
yeah. So it's kind of pushes off a yellow tone, and I don't necessarily want that. But
No, it looks good on my end. You look clear,
good.
bright. I feel like mine's a little dark, but it depends on where the sun hits,
Right. Well, I'm kind of lucky. I got like two windows, like here and here too, so I got some natural light coming in. But if I turn off my light, then everything in the back gets really dark. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So I'm turning the light on, but I think if
Yeah,
I
no.
change the color of the bulbs, I think that'll even help even more. Hopefully, we'll
Yeah.
see. I'll
I got
experiment.
Yeah, that's all we can do. I know some people they do like I don't know how they do it, but it looks like almost they got like a black light behind them, but they look clear, but there's like I don't know, there's a bunch of different stuff you can try,
Yeah,
but
I'll
looks
Google
good.
some stuff,
Yeah.
find out how to
Google it.
properly do some lighting.
Did you ever work on that job? Remember
Google?
yeah, remember when they had that
Oh,
contract?
you mean when we weren't supposed to call it Google?
Right.
Yeah, yeah, dude. I was designing stuff.
Oh yeah. That's right. You were but I meant out in the field.
No,
Because no,
no,
okay.
I was VDC or virtual design
Yeah.
stuff at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just made
That
me
was a shit show, dude.
I
That whole thing was a shit show.
yeah.
Yeah, it was
I can imagine, man.
like I don't know. It was so bad.
Yeah.
Like the communication and just the nonsense in that place was so bad. It's like, here, you're gonna work under so and so person. So
Yep.
and so person only communicates via email. They never answer their phone. So it's like I can't talk to this person, and I can only get work when they email me something to do. And then it was a situation where I was getting in trouble for not getting certain things done when that
Kinda
those certain things have it dude, it was so bad.
communication is a big key when it comes to business in an operation like that as well.
Well, and that's just it is I worked with what, 17 to 20 people, I can't even remember, in my own office, and we're all together sitting cubicle to cubicle, and I didn't work with a single one of them on that project.
That's crazy.
It was like I was working with some dude in Tennessee. That dude in Tennessee was being, supervised by some other dude in Kansas, and there's this, like, chain of command that just was not it was nonsense. It was
Not
so
yeah.
crap, and they wonder why shit wasn't getting done, you know?
Well, guys would come back from the field when they'd come back after they'd go out for a little bit, and they would talk about being there and how you had to leave your phone in the lunchbox in a locker locked up, and like it was all hush hush, and yeah,
Yep,
and even that was shitty because a lot of the things that they were supposed to do that day, the material wasn't there.
yep.
It was yeah. So
Yeah, dude, it was bonkers. Let's just put it that way. Massive ass facility.
yeah, you know, I will say this: when I was going to school, I would get picked on quite a bit for being a shipyard electrician by the instructor, right? And
Yeah.
I was getting A's, I was passing, doing everything else, but tests were fine, my mock jobs were fine. And then straight, I don't know why he got to me one day and I had enough. So I drove back home Thursday night after class. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm done. I went back to work. I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. And our project manager, the same one that you had, like I had a
Mhm.
lot of respect for him because he showed up Monday morning and called me in the office. He said, come here. What's going on? I said, no,
Was that
I told him,
was that Jeff or was that
no, Darren.
Darren? Okay.
Yeah. I'd work for him. See, there's certain people through my time in going through jobs or whatever that were, above me or my boss, whatever you want to call it. Like there's a few that I would do anything that they asked. If they wanted me to come in on a Sunday at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m., I would do it just because I had that kind of respect for them because they
Yeah.
treated me good, right? If you treat your employees good, they'll go the extra mile for you. That's how
Mhm.
I am anyway, right?
Yeah.
So he called me in. He's like, "Tell me what's going on." I laid it all on the table. I said, "I'm tired of this shit. I'm getting picked on." And he's like, pulled out his phone, called him, got him on the phone, and said, "You're coming down here tomorrow, and we're gonna run you through this program that we're doing down here." And yeah, I was blown away, man.
Oh,
I, w-
they made him
oh yeah,
go to the shipyard.
they made him come to the yard.
Good.
Oh yeah,
Good.
yeah. No,
No, man, like, bosses, I quit I quit Faith because of who I had to work for when I transferred into the office. That is why I quit, like,
that's the reason,
ultimately.
eh? Yeah,
I mean, traveling was probably part of it because I was driving an hour and a half every day back and forth, to get there and then an hour and a
yeah.
half
That
back,
makes a longer day for sure.
right? But
Yeah.
it wasn't bad because I was leaving at, like, 4 in the morning. It was good. I had, you know, my coffee or energy drink or whatever I was drinking on the way down there. It was kinda like my, like, zen time, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
on the way there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I usually got there I was one of the first ones there, second one there. So I always got started early, got going, did my shit, and then, man, the people I worked for, there was 3 of them. Two of them were pieces of shit, in my opinion. One of them was cool as hell, and I respected the shit out of him. He was a good guy to work for.
Yeah.
Very strict, very stern, very particular in what he wanted, but that's what I would rather have.
Oh yeah.
Because if you asked him a question, he would be like, "Alright, this is how we do this. This is how we do this. I like to see this here, whatever." But the other 2 were just like, "You're doing this wrong, you're doing this" Dude, they would literally walk around on their phones all day long, right? We all had employee emails, okay, right? So every one of us had an employee email, and we all got the same emails, and they would walk around on their phones, but then they would, like, peek over the cubicles to see if you're on your phone or not, and then they would call you out on being on your phone. I'm like,
What?
"Dude, I'm like, "You're on your phone all the time too." And, "Well, we're checking emails." I'm like, "I have the same emails as you, dude. Like, we're not different. You're called a supervisor, but you literally have the same job I have.
Yeah.
We're the same thing." Like, don't that's what
That's
power does to people, man. It makes them different people. But, like, I started
it
calling them
does.
hall monitors,
It
and it
does, man.
kinda spread around the whole office. Like, I was just the
Yeah.
people started calling them hall monitors. It was hilarious.
That's the truth, man. That's what's shitty about
Yeah.
that whole situation. It's like, what are you doing? You got obviously you're messing off if you got time to catch me messing off. So we're
Right.
all messing off,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah, if you got time to, like, try and call out your employees or find, a way to, like,
Yeah.
downgrade them or whatever it is,
That's why I
you
left
know?
the yard too, man. I just couldn't. My boss that I worked for, phenomenal. I'd do anything for him. He
Yep.
was another one. Everybody else is it's just backstabbing and lying and just trying to get to the top to get a better raise or a promotion and watch you take it. Yeah.
Yep.
When you start moving up and power gets to your head,
Yeah, they do less work, more talking.
yeah,
But no, man, like, right now, where I'm at, my bosses are awesome.
same
I
here.
can't like, I literally tell them that when I have a chance. It's like, "I appreciate you guys, you know,
Yep.
you're you communicate, you're personable, you know, and they all did my job at one point, so
Yep.
they know what it's about.
That's what makes a business thrive, in my opinion. You get a good group of guys that work together and your boss takes care of you, they're going to
Mhm.
take care of you. Simple as it's simple. You
Right,
just got to get the right crew, right? Or the right few guys or what have you.
right.
I respect the shit out of my boss. And especially when we get raises, I'll go and personally thank him, shake his hand. Like I'm a big, I'll shake, I like, you shake a lot of people's hands when you meet them. Like a lot
Yeah.
of people don't do
Wait,
that
no, I
anymore.
always shake, yeah.
You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
always
Like
reach
that's
out
a
my hand to shake.
respect thing. It's,
Yep,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's a good thing to do. It's personable. You're showing appreciation. I always do that because it's the right thing to do. It's how I was raised.
right. No,
And
even, like, with, coaching, like, if I get new kids or whatever, I'll shake their hand, like, "Hey, nice to meet you. I'm coach," whatever.
yeah, that's a big thing. That goes a
It is,
long
it
way.
shows that it shows that you're acknowledging them. You're not just, like they're not just showing up and you're like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" "I'm coach." No, you're,
Yeah,
like, actually taking the time to, like, "Hey, I'm Derek. Nice to meet you." Each one of
yeah.
them look in the eye, be like, "This is how this is gonna work. I
My
respect you, you respect me." The whole thing.
Trisha says that to me a lot because if we'll be out somewhere and somebody, hey Steve, how you been? Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, it's good to see you. This is my wife. If they've never met, I always introduce. It's a polite, proper thing to do.
Mhm.
You know, I don't know. It's just in my nature. It's in my DNA,
No,
right?
it's the way it should be, right?
Yeah. I was texting you earlier and I mentioned that I started watching that Epstein documentary. So you've seen that then? You've
Mm-mm.
Oh no, you
No,
haven't.
I've just read certain articles or just little bits and pieces, so, like, I don't know all of it. I
Yeah,
don't know
dude.
how in depth they got.
Oh, it's
Is that
some
on Netflix?
yeah. I
Yeah.
was surprised it was still on there to be honest with you.
I've been meaning to watch it, I just really don't have time.
Yeah, it's only 4 episodes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 4. I'm on the last one and I just can't believe the corruption with the justice system. I mean, that dude had his hands
In everything.
in everything, man. I don't know how. I don't know how. They don't really explain how he got to be. He lied from the beginning. Like
Yeah.
he said he went to this college to get in with this accounting agency to get No, he didn't go to college at all.
It's like, how does somebody, like, infiltrate that? You know what I mean?
He was like Palpatine from Star Wars,
Mhm.
Darth Sidious. And it was just a shame what he did with the women and like power. That's what went through his head. Power.
But
He
it
had money and power, dude, and
but
it
here's
changes
that's the
people.
thing is that he's not the only one. This whole you I mean,
Right.
scroll through anything right now, and this whole child trafficking thing is blowing up right now, like, everywhere.
fucking scary, dude.
Dude, it is. What was there, like 8 million kids go missing a year or something? Was it that high? Was it 8,000? I don't remember.
That's a lot.
800,000. It's an astronomical amount.
It is. It
and
is.
you wonder why, right? It's like someone is making money.
Big money. And it was crazy to me that the U.S. attorney, like when he was going to court, they had him back in like 2008, 2012. They had him, right? But
Epstein?
somehow, yeah, they had him. He was going to court. They had him, dude. And somehow next thing you know, the U.S. attorney, all the girls that were coming forward were going to court. This was a court day. They were going there. He was going to be there. Well, they get there, and he's already there, talking up with the judge and then he's walking out. He made a deal. He got total immunity. Anybody that was named or is not yet named got immunity. And he got for soliciting prostitution is what he got. And it was an 18-month sentence in jail.
So a slap on the hand.
So then they sent it off to the feds, and then the feds picked it up. But I don't trust them either.
Dude, oh man.
In my opinion.
There's even more shit coming out with like the Biden stuff right now too. It's getting crazy, dude.
It's getting crazy. You know, I had a conversation with a buddy of mine the other day, and he doesn't get into politics much. He doesn't want to talk about it. He has his beliefs, but he told me, and I totally agreed with him. He's like, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, Steve, but this is the way I look at it. So basically, the left and the right are just there to distract us, to keep us busy, keep us preoccupied, while what's really in play is the people with the money. So we're not seeing all that shit going on. And maybe I sound like a conspiracy theorist now as well.
Dude, I'm telling you, go read Animal Farm.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
funny how them books come out. Wait, you know
dude,
what I'm saying?
Orwell is a time traveler. I think did we touched on this in an episode already?
Little bit.
Dude, I am telling you, that dude was here already. He knows because he's writing this shit in the 30s and 40s. And he is spot on. So either history repeats itself, which they always say.
They say that it does.
Right?
Yeah.
Or that dude was here already, found out what was going on, went back, wrote books about it to warn everybody. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. I know we were, jumping around a little bit there, but the Epstein thing was just blowing my mind. Like, I feel bad for the women, the kids, the girls, everybody. He was just a shady dude. And I just don't understand how they couldn't stop him. But he had people, he had dirt on everybody, and that's what it is. And that's why some of these people are starting to kick off that were involved with that whole program. Like, they're committing suicide. It's like
they're being suicided.
Yeah. Per se, right?
Right.
But yeah, you're talking about Orwell and time travel, and even the book 1984.
Dude,
kind of mentioned that a little bit too. And how I don't think we really delved into it much, but you were saying how movies can predict the future too, right? Like, there's things that it's like, how in the hell did they know about this? And then now here it's in our face.
Yeah. Well, it's just the way they, in like 1984, the way they like try and get you to say certain things even though it's not true, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit, dude.
It is.
Like in today's society, it's the same stuff,
It is. And I've never really followed politics my entire life. I didn't care, I'm not gonna lie. But now it's a little different, but I don't really follow it. I just believe that it's all bullshit. Like we were saying, it's just all.
I do too. I do too.
All bullshit.
I think they're all in cahoots together.
Me too. So do I, buddy.
It's all distraction.
Yep.
I honestly don't believe any of them give a fuck about the country or the people in it. It's just a way for them to make money.
Well, time is money, right? That's why we pay taxes and we go to work every day to slave for. There's always a cause and effect. There's always a cause and effect.
Yeah. So, You know, okay, so the like how we get taxed, right? I'm
Yeah.
not super smart with all of this stuff, but you know, people are like, "Oh, the rich people should pay more in taxes."
Yeah.
Why? That's my question is why should they pay more? And I get it that okay, they don't probably need all that money. They don't need billions of dollars. I get that. But if they've done something, created a product, whatever it is, and they've earned money for that product, they should get to keep that money, right?
Yeah.
Now, I believe, and I doubt this would even work because the economics of it would probably just not work because I'm not smart enough to know why or why not. But some people don't make a lot of money, but they spend it all, right? Some people make tons of money, they save it, they do well with keeping it, they don't spend a lot of money. You could see a millionaire and not know it, right?
Right.
I feel like people should pay taxes based on what they spend, not what they make. So if you make 20 bucks an hour, you take home 20 bucks an hour. If I go and buy new fancy cars, clothes, houses, whatever it is, you pay taxes on all that stuff. Yes, the taxes would probably have to go up then because
What you're
they wouldn't be taking an income tax, right?
Yeah.
But sales tax, like that's where you would make the tax money because it would be based on who's spending the money, not on who's saving it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That's a different way to look at it.
Because if you want it to be fair, that would be the most fair way to do it, in my opinion, because then millionaires spend fuck tons of money. They're the ones with the Lamborghinis. They're the ones with the freaking $1 million houses,
Yeah.
right?
Well, it's true,
They're the
mansion.
ones they're the ones who are going to be paying the taxes then. It hits both ways. Or you know,
Yeah.
like the people who think that the millionaires should be paying all the taxes. They're the ones paying the most taxes because they're the ones buying all the expensive shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
those are the guys with the fuck you money. Those are the
Yeah.
ones that should be paying all the taxes, right?
The fuck you money. I
Yeah.
wish I had some fuck you money.
Yeah, someday. Go win the lottery.
Yeah. Well, maybe if I stop collecting all the Star Wars stuff that's going up in price, I would
Yeah, no kidding.
maybe have a little extra fuck you money.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you got it, like I don't get jealous of people. What's the point? Right? We all can go get it if we want it. If
Yeah.
you work hard enough, right? Granted, there are talented people. There are things that I'm not gonna ever be a singer, even though I want to be one.
Do you really?
Well, it would be
Let's cut
fun.
an album for you. That'd be fun.
It would be fun. Think about that, being up on stage singing a fun song, people in the front row dancing, throwing
It
stuff at
doesn't
you.
have to be anything special. It can be just a bunch of nonsense.
Yeah. Well, let's do that. We'll have to cut it out. The Midwest Monks.
Oh,
LP.
wait. I didn't say I was
Oh, you're gonna be
involved.
involved. You have to be now.
Oh,
Maybe you could be the manager of our money, since you like to break
you don't
down the
want that.
tax. No.
No, because it'll be going to this.
You know, yeah. I mean, I do understand like taxes in a sense for the state that you live in or your town, right? To fix
Yeah.
roads and pay for things along that lines and trash and all the typical thing, the daily stuff. Like I get that. I am okay with paying taxes for stuff like that, but really we don't know where our money goes.
No, exactly. Yeah, you pay in X amount of dollars in taxes every year, but like you don't get a receipt saying, "Oh, your money went towards this. Your money went towards this."
Right.
It's like,
Yeah. You
where
don't.
did it go? Like I have a son in the military, and obviously I think a lot of our tax money goes towards that too, I would assume, right? I honestly don't
It,
100% know how all of they all get paid either. But
well, you hear about times when they're like, oh, the government's going to shut down because we don't have enough money to pay them. But that never happens.
no. Well, of course not. It's all a threat.
Yeah, you truly never know. Just like charities.
No, you don't know.
You know, like when you go to stores now, they'll ask if you'd like to round up for some organization. Is it true? I mean, I don't mind helping certain things,
No,
kids
I
in
round
need.
up most of the time when they do
Yeah.
that. I'll do it. I'm like, yeah, why not?
But do we really know that's where that's going to?
Yeah.
Everybody's a shady motherfucker nowadays, man.
They are. Yeah, you don't know if the store manager is like, "Hey, we're gonna do this thing for this thing. We're gonna,
Well, yeah,
give me a couple extra cents to round up to the nearest dollar, and we're gonna send it to like, you know, Pets of Love or whatever your,
yeah.
desired charity is."
Won't give me
And
a
then they're
receipt.
just pocketing all.
Yeah. Well, that's
Who
how
knows?
embezzlement, like that shit still goes on. I mean, I know it's probably a little harder nowadays with maybe some of the technology and the computer programs that you got to run things through. I don't know.
Right.
I've never worked there. This is just speculation. I don't know dick.
Right.
We're just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just
Yeah,
speaking
we're
my
just
mind
two
here.
normal guys voicing their opinion.
So
But
you truly know.
there's been documents that have shown certain charities that are legit and some that are a big crock of shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I got
It's,
I got to say um firsthand I know that uh having a mind blank.
That's all right. While you think out of it, I'll just ramble on and about,
Yeah,
like, especially when you go to like thrifting stores, say, well, Goodwill, for example,
right.
which they're kind of pissing me off because a lot of their stuff is getting expensive and it's supposed to be there to help people.
Right. And they get it all for free.
Yeah. I just go there, look at books and some
Yeah,
clothes. I don't live high on the horse,
right.
but it's their prices are going up and then they want you to donate money. That's kind of where that stemmed from for me. It's like,
Right.
hold on here.
Yeah. Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
I
yes, you would know.
personally have, yeah,
Yeah.
and they were fantastic,
Yeah, I believe that's
So
legit.
anytime I hear anything like a fundraiser or whatever that's for Make-A-Wish, I'll always chip into that because that's personally they have helped me, so with
Oh,
Logan
yeah.
and everything. And
Yeah. That's a story, man. For folks listening or watching, there was an event in our town with a young boy that had the same sickness as Logan, and they were on the news. We did a
Mhm.
walk for miles was the name of it. And
Yep,
then
I brought my cross country team to run in that.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was a beautiful event, man. That stuff, I think I even cried a little bit because just the amount of people that showed up for that.
yeah.
And that little boy was just happy as can be.
I think Logan ended up on the news for that because they found out
Yeah,
that he had,
he did. Yeah.
the same thing. So
That stuff, that's good stories.
yeah,
I know Dustin Poirier, he was another one that there was a mentally challenged boy that liked to play at parks, and Dustin Poirier, the UFC fighter, great job, amazing, built the park for him, but shortly after the little boy passed away from the
mm,
issues. But it was a great story, and now they have a park named after him, and stuff like that, dude, that touches you, man, in a different
yep.
way.
Well, I don't know. Do you remember Warwick Dunn,
Yeah.
running back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Number
So
28, baby.
yep. I used to collect his football card, man. All that, like, that's who I wanted.
I had his
Warwick Dunn's
jersey.
nice. Yeah, back when the Buccaneers new jerseys
Buccaneers,
came
dude.
out, man, that was
Oh man, that was my team when I was
that was
big into
cool.
football.
But no, he builds houses for people.
Really?
Yeah. So like he started this he may have even started it when he was in the NFL still. And he started, I don't know if he's got an organization. I'm not fully versed in his situation, but yeah, he started building houses. And I think I just read the other day that he had built an upwards or maybe even more than 45 houses for people.
Damn.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, totally awesome. Like
That's
people like
awesome.
that give back, that have been given a gift, right? And
Yeah,
they
that gift.
they
Yeah.
use it to help others, not to benefit themselves.
We can only imagine, like tomorrow, if I woke up, every day that we wake up, it's a new day, right? It's a new day to start something. It's a new journey. It's a new experience. Lately, I've been trying to wake up just positive, just sometimes it's tough depending on circumstances, but,
Right.
it's now I'm having a brain spark where I was going with that, bro.
Might be one of those days. It's not Monday today, is it?
No, dude, it's
Oh,
Tuesday. And I was out in the sun for a little bit. Now it's getting gloomy.
that'll get you. That sun, dude, that can wear you out.
But just, yeah, having that gift. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. is if I woke up tomorrow a millionaire, I don't know how I would be. We could say I'm gonna pay off all my debt. Obviously, you would do that. You would help your family out. Obviously, that's a given. But what else would you do beneficial to try to help others?
Right.
Would we be like that? Would the money go to your head and think you got fuck you money and then you're a whole different person?
Right. I've said it. I've been saying it to some of the parents on the cross country team and stuff like that. That if I won enough money or ever made enough money to build a new school in our town, I would be doing that. It would be the most state of the art, athletically, focused everything. Like
Got to run to class all the time.
it was, yeah, yeah. There's gonna be treadmills that are always going in the wrong direction, so you're always running against them. Just-
Trying to learn.
yeah, yeah. How bad do you want to get to class? But no, like and now I'm on record saying it, so I got to do it. But
Yeah, well, that's a good. Obviously, that's
no, but I mean, it's something that would be. You think about it, like any town, any small town, like they're focused around their school. That's what is their. That's everything for them. Unless you're some weird town that has an attraction or a sightseeing type of something,
yeah. You're right.
camping, some up north by us, it's
Yeah,
get up to the Crivets area and stuff like that. It's very outdoorsy and cabins
there's
and all that
really
kind of stuff. But unless you have something like that, your school is the foundation of your area, your town. So if you have a shitty school,
gonna have a shitty outcome.
you're gonna have a shitty town because people are gonna bail. They're gonna get out.
Yeah, I mean you're
So,
right. It's football and sports, and it's pretty much what we got. And
yeah,
a shipyard,
a shipyard.
but a school
Which,
would be a good idea.
yeah,
I don't know. I've
no,
never been to Peshtigo to see what there. I've never been in the school systems there.
yeah, no, it's a nice school system. I think there's a lot of improvements that can be made. Obviously, like anywhere,
So what are you running for, like president of the school board, or?
Am
Kinda,
I?
yeah,
Oh
it
God,
kind of
no.
sounds like what you're doing here.
No, no,
Vote
no,
for
no.
me.
I'm gonna anonymously just say, here's a bunch of money. Let's build a new. I mean, they're actually redoing the school right now. They're
Oh.
starting construction soon, I think. It's gonna be nice.
They had a asbestos problem and over the bridge, and
Oh, I know.
their high school was shut down. That's where I went to school, man.
Yeah. No, I know. They had a huge problem with that.
It's like, damn. But that would be a good thing. But what else would you do? What we don't know. Would you go buy a Lamborghini?
Well, that's the hard
That's
part is unless you're in that situation, you don't
right.
know. And going back to earlier, like somebody applies to become a boss of some sort, move up upper management. Oh, I'll never be like them. I'll never do what they do. And then lo and behold, a year later, it's the same shit.
It's the same story, man.
Different face, but same shit.
Yeah.
Again, Animal Farm. Go read it. I'm telling you. Dude, it is that.
I know about the book and what it's about,
Yeah.
but I've never read it. But I do it. I would read it. Actually, the gentleman
It's
that
a short book.
yeah,
It's short. Yeah.
where we go to get our books from.
Yep.
I sent him a message of a few that I'm looking for, so he's got me on the list for them.
He's
So
got you on a list too. I know
yeah,
every time I get a book, I'm like, hey, if you find one, let me know. He's like, don't worry, I got your list right here. And he went out and found everything I wanted.
yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
That's it's funny how remember I mentioned to you, it's like, what do you think? Things happen for a reason. Do you believe in that? Like, I'm asking you now, I'm kind of on the spot,
Oh,
really. Well, it's
yeah.
what
I
our
mean,
show is about anyway, but
in hindsight, it's easy to link
yes,
everything.
to a point.
And I was actually thinking about that a little bit today. And to a point, yeah, I think it can happen. I think it's coincidence most of the time. Because, like I said, if you look hindsight, you can always make a link regardless of what it is. Kind of like the
yeah.
horoscope thing, right?
Yeah, that's true. We
But
didn't yet talk about that, but I just think for those that are watching or listening or just now tuning in, And by the way, I just want to throw out there, thanks. We got some new subscribers. Appreciate that, you guys, whoever's listening. Sometimes it tells us the names on YouTube, and I would read them if I did, but that all depends on their setting. But so yeah, I just want to say thanks for that. But that's how Derek and I got reconnected, was through a gentleman in our local town that he sells books out of his garage.
Yep.
And I was talking to him one day. I was the only one there, and all of a sudden the mailman comes up, and here it's Derek, and lo and behold, here we are a few weeks later. So yeah, it's awesome. He does a great job finding us what we need, and you can't beat a buck for a book, that's for sure.
No, he's a generous man, that's for sure. He does a good job.
Yeah, there's a lot of good books. That's on the list, 1984. I'd like to check that one out. A couple of
Fahrenheit 451 is another good one. One sec, my dog's
Sure.
here.
Yeah, there's actually, I know you can hear me. There's other books, philosophy books that I'm looking for too. That and he's always got me on the lookout for Star Wars books.
Here's my
Aw.
little Winnie.
We
There
can-
was just a firework and she's freaking out right now.
Yeah. Well, if you
Yeah.
can hear some banging once in a while outside in the backyard, the kids are playing wiffle ball. So they hit the window a minute ago. One of them peeked in and was like,
just waving.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yep, this is my little Winnie. She's the shy one.
Look at her. She's like, Dad, I'm on TV.
Here's my little baby. That's
So
Winnie.
cute. She's groomed really well. You looking for any more kind of dogs? My mom's got some poodle dogs.
I don't want more
Or,
dogs. My wife would
wiener
take them
dog.
all, honestly.
Sorry, wiener dogs. I'm
A
sorry.
wiener dog? My mom's
Yeah.
got a wiener dog.
Yeah,
Yeah. How old's your mom's?
she's got 6 of them, bro.
What? Oh man.
Yeah.
How old are they?
I don't even know. A couple of years. Some are shit. My stepdad flew to Georgia to get one. They didn't want to breed. You know how when it comes to breeding, you don't want to kind of keep them in the
Yeah,
city.
yeah.
You want to outsource a
Yep.
male or a female, so there's no goofy stuff, and they come out with crooked teeth and walk funny. You don't want none of that.
Yeah. No, my mom's like the only reason I ask is because my mom's dog is, I want to say 6 years old now,
Okay.
but she had like a routine teeth cleaning thing at the vet,
Yeah.
and
Something
she
happened?
got an infection and went blind. Weirdest thing ever.
The
I don't
fuck?
know if it's like a hereditary thing, if it's something, but I mean their heads are really small, so any
Yeah.
infection
No, I
in the
know.
mouth is gonna really do some damage, because I
That's
mean they're,
terrible, man.
I know, and it's we call her Roomba now,
Oh,
because she
man, poor thing.
walks and
Doesn't know.
hits a wall.
Oh, that's terrible. Laughing, you son of a bitch.
It's cruel, but it's funny
No,
though.
well, Mary, my cat that I showed you, she's blind in one eye.
Okay.
And what's really shitty is we took her to the vet when we got her because her eye kept leaking, and just gave her eye drops, and it'll be fine. Well, here the next thing, like the part of the, I don't know, your iris or something detached, like a
Oh,
lens detached. So yeah, it's like we were sitting on the couch one night. This was
well, that can happen
years
with
ago.
people.
Yeah,
We get hit hard enough or something.
yeah, that's true. We were sitting on the couch one night and going upstairs. We got like a spiral staircase, and we seen her looking over, kind of the edge, looking out at us. We didn't think nothing of it. Then all of a sudden, the next thing, out of the corner of our eye, we just see something white come flying off the top. Yeah, scared the shit out of us. I didn't know. Cats can jump, boy. I'll tell you what.
ZB, what are you doing? Stop it! Don't do that.
Yeah. So, yeah, my mom she breeds them every now and then. So if your mom's looking for another one, now you got a contact.
This dog, I tell you what, man, she's obsessed with scratching.
That's all right.
You want to be on TV?
Hey, this is real. This is real shit.
Say hi.
Real. Can you speak?
Speak?
Can you
No.
speak? No.
She can't speak.
Doesn't want none of that. Just wants to look pretty.
She just wants attention. That's
all right. A lot of our fans like the pets, so we should have just a. Too bad they couldn't talk, eh? Imagine
Oh
what they'd
man,
say.
Can you imagine the
They'd say some
conversations you could
shit.
have?
I'd get in trouble for a lot of stuff, probably.
Yeah, you wonder what they do all day long when you're at work. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I don't
Playing
know.
on your games or playing Mario Brothers,
I shut my door.
smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, yeah. Just- Why is all my liquor gone? No,
Dogs are sleeping.
yeah, passed out.
You shut your door, hey?
I do.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Otherwise, they'll come in here and like Winnie. I'm not too concerned about, but ZB, she chewed up one of the cords once, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, I've
okay,
had
no,
that happen.
not doing that anymore. So no, I shut it. I shut the door.
If you can see behind me here, I'll get out of the way. But the cats kind of climb up on the side there. It's like a little ledge. And
Okay.
they'll come in sometimes and some of my figures will be knocked over and I'd get so pissed. Back over here.
All right, who did it?
Yeah.
And then
I'm
they're
like,
just like,
come on.
I can like sometimes they'll do something and I'll be like, all right, who did it? You know, like if someone shits in the kitchen, they only shit in the kitchen. We have a puppy pad in there,
Yep.
and like I'm not totally for puppy pads because I think it gives them the right to go
To
in the
do it
house.
there. Yeah.
But the good thing is they don't do anything anywhere else in the house.
That's
It
good.
is only in the kitchen, and there's
That's good.
hard floor in there, so it's not a complete disaster. But if they do it, I'll be like, all right, who did it? And they'll just both be standing there staring at you, and you can kind of tell the guilty one sometimes. It's hilarious.
That's funny.
You know, their own little personality, you can kind of tell.
They all do. Each pet has their own personality, dude. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's crazy.
It makes it fun.
Yeah, it does.
They're
Like,
not just a lump of flesh laying there, you know.
I was actually honestly, I was like, man, we can get another dog. I was thinking that the other day. I told Trisha that. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And my mom calls me today, and she's like, hey, were you serious about another dog? Because somebody that got one of our puppies had puppies, and they got some wiener dogs. But I'm like, I was just thinking about. It. I'm like, yeah, it's another. Because even dog food and bringing them like all that shit is like money.
Yeah.
Like lots of money. And we buy special cat food because Mary's got like a bladder issue. And it's like $85 a bag.
ZB had a bladder issue for a while. And apparently when she was a puppy, she had like these crystals in her urine.
Yeah, same thing with Mary.
Okay, yeah. So we
Same
had to put
thing.
her on a special diet until it
Yep.
went away. And then once it went away, we could like put her back onto a different food.
I
But-
felt terrible, dude. We had no idea she would just meow and meow and
Yeah,
meow.
it's
and
painful.
like, oh my
Yeah.
God. And then we didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible, you know? Poor things. They can't
I
talk.
didn't know cats did that either.
Yeah.
Or could get that. That's interesting.
Maybe in another reality they talk. Pets talk.
Yeah.
We're the pets.
Oh, I just saw a meme about something similar to that. It had this like big buff lion walking, and it had a bunch of humans on their arm tattooed.
That's awesome.
Which is funny because I have a lion.
Yeah.
You can't really see.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That's good work, man. That's good work. I got
Yeah.
a lot of tats too. I like that.
Main Street.
Yeah?
Yep.
I just got one on my birthday. My guy came over. Jim. He's been doing tattoos on me for 12, 13 years, man.
Right on.
Same guy. He's done all mine except 2.
That's pretty sweet.
He
I
just
think I've
comes
had,
over.
I don't know, 4 different artists worked on me so far.
It's hard.
I'm
Once
not
you get
necessarily loyal to any particular. I just want a good artist that's going to do good work.
No, I hear you. I was happy when I found, he was on Main Street. He's been all over. He's been in some tattoo magazines. He's
Nice.
traveled. Yeah, he does a good job, man. I'm pretty simple with what I want, though. Each tattoo has a meaning. That'll be another chat for us sometime. Is
Oh, we can
tattoos
get
and
into that.
meanings, because I'm
Oh, yeah.
down for that. I got some stories.
Yeah, same here. This is
Ye-
whole thing's a mural, so
Yeah,
We'll-
each one of mine has a meaning. Yeah, this was a good chat, man. It was a good day. It's a Tuesday. I'm excited. Just reminding everyone that we're on Spotify now, so check that out.
Yep.
Midwest Monks. Hit us with a 5-star rating because we're having a blast. And let us
Yeah,
know what you
man.
think in the comments.
That's what this is. This is
Yeah.
exactly. We want to hear some feedback. We want to hear how we're doing. We want to be better, right? We're just getting started, so we're just we're still learning. We're still trying to figure it out. But
Yeah.
we want to be better. We want to make sure you guys are having fun listening, and
having some laughs and relating.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Being a
it's
part
good.
of the conversation, right? That's kind of what we've been saying is join the conversation.
Yeah, don't be shy. No comment is it's everyone's. We have opinions. You have opinions. Maybe we have the same damn opinion.
Yeah.
Let us know. We'll respond. We both are enjoying this, and we want it to be real. We're just about
Yep.
being real and honest and open. That's it. No bullshit here.
Right on.
Unless you shit in the kitchen over at Derek's house.
Yeah. Then, consequences. There will be consequences. Right, Zeb? Yeah. We named her after zebra cakes, by the way.
Nice.
She's not even the colors of zebra cakes, but we're like, what do we like? What do we like? Oh, yeah, I know. What do we like that we can name her after? I'm like, I don't know. What's our favorite snack? I don't know. Zebra cakes are so good.
Yeah,
And we were on like a
you put them
zebra
in the
cake
fridge?
kick. Yeah, dude. You can put them in the fridge. Gummy bears, put them in the freezer, man.
Never tried that.
Do it. It's the best.
Never tried that. But I put
yeah.
I like Swiss cake rolls and I put them in the fridge.
Okay. Yeah, here's our little zebra cake right here.
Look at her.
These
Cutie.
are precious. So they
Cutie.
said that she's a Lhasa. So they said that their coat, she's so soft that their coat after like a year or two is supposed to like get coarse. Not like uncomfortable coarse, but like it's not supposed to stay soft.
Yeah.
And she is just as soft as she was when we got her.
When you got her?
Yeah. It's absolutely crazy. And even the people that we bring to get for their haircuts are like, this is so amazing. We love having her here. She's so cuddly and so soft. And how does she stay like that? I'm like, well, must be something you guys are doing,
Yeah.
But
right on.
No, it's cool.
We're a pet-friendly podcast, by the way, too.
Pet friendly.
So let us know what kind of pets you got.
Hey, there you go. Let's hear it.
I want to hear. But yeah, man. We'll have to get back to this soon.
Yeah.
It's getting about that time. Get some dinner. Ease
Right
it out
on, man.
for the night, man. But
I got some leftover sliders from last night.
Ooh. I started some chicken before I started this, and Trisha's taking care of it now. But some chicken and some French fries. Man, we got a oh shit, air fryer.
Dude, I love
I
air
highly
fryers.
suggest them, man. To anybody, get one. Amazing. We got a Ninja brand too, by the way.
Yes, that's what we have.
Top
You can
shelf.
you can cook anything in there. We make Brussels sprouts in there. You can literally make them taste like popcorn.
You put people in there.
Well, it's frowned upon in most places, but I think
gotta turn it sideways. It tells you in the instructions.
Yeah.
God. All right. Well, on that note, we're gonna get the hell out of here because we're getting
before someone comes after us. All right.
Thanks again, everyone. We appreciate it, and I'll catch you soon. Be easy.
All right. Later.
Later.